It is absolutely wild to me how rapidly a person's life can change if they change their inner universe, right? If they change their thoughts, if they change their feelings, if they change their behaviors. But like rapidly, like it's wild because what I've realized in terms of growth and evolution is very simple. As long as you change yourself, your life is going to change, right? And you've got to be very aware of your thought processes, what it is that you're thinking, what it is that you're feeling, what it is that you're doing, your behavior, right? And it's so interesting because I actually recently had a very interesting experience where I am doing the best that I can to transform my relationship with money. And I've realized that previously I was raised with certain belief systems around money, ideas of lack, scarcity, insufficiency, all that kind of stuff. And also, that money is just bad. Of course, none of it's true. But of course, as a result of thinking those thoughts, feeling those feelings, and then when it comes to receiving and spending money, feeling the way that I do through that behavior, that has created my experiences of that. So, what I've decided to do recently is actually transform how I approach money, right? Instead of feeling bad during like an exchange financially, I feel gratitude, right? I feel secure. I feel free, right? And this is the interesting thing, too. If you want to transform how you're experiencing something in life, you need to transform how you're feeling about it, right? This is something that I've learned recently that feeling is what it all has to do with. And depending on how you feel regarding something, that's going to create your experience in life. So I was actually um, I was buying something the other day, and instead of feeling the same old lack and scarcity and fear that I'm potentially not going to have enough money at some point in the future, I I felt gratitude. I felt free and secure in regards to my purchase, and I looked at the receipt and I was just grateful, right? And I was thankful and everything, and it was very interesting because then what I did was as I, you know, further, progressed with the entire experience, I just continued to feel gratitude. And I realized that the only way that anything that I experience in life is going to transform is if I transform how I approach it myself. And this is one of the biggest things out there. Nothing out there has any inherent meaning or, you know, um, like specific feeling in terms of experience. It all has to do with the meaning that we give it and the feeling that we experience with it. That's really what it is. And so, what I have arrived in terms of realization is you can create any experience you want to around something, right? But depending on the experience that you create, you're going to, you know, receive based on that. When I say receive, I don't just mean like actually like receive. Like you can receive scarcity. It's all about when I say receiving, I mean how you experience life, right? Um, and how you go about receiving, right? Some people, when it comes to receiving something or money, right, they have anxiety around it, right? They don't feel good about it, but that creates their experience. So that adds to the lack or the scarcity or the, maybe the idea that money is the root of all evil because somebody planted that idea in their head, and it's not true. Money is just energy, like everything else. It's an exchange. Um, Depending on your intentions with it, right? It could either be like the outcome could either be good or bad, but money is not inherently good or bad. Money is just energy, right? It's an exchange. You use it um, to buy things. You use it to create things and build things, and that's just the reality of it. So transforming your experience around anything is like, yeah, that's how it works. So, this is going to be very impactful for my life moving forward. And I am transforming my experience with, in this case, money, but also with other things. When you realize that nothing in life has any inherent meaning other than the meaning that we give to it, you can really step out of a program that is what I would argue to be very corrupted, actually, right? Um, we give meaning to everything. Everything that we feel has meaning is just meaning that we've given to it. You can experience money as negative and evil if you give it that meaning. You can also experience it as great and powerful because it allows you to feel free and safe and secure because you can use it to buy food, right? To live, right? Or other resources. It's all about the meaning that we attach to it. That's all it is. And once you realize that, you'll start to approach it differently. And then, you know, that's when everything transforms.